Brought to you by nature. Get outside.
Hi guys. Hey, I wanted to talk a little bit about Wildgame Pro Trail Cam. This camera, you guys, has been a fantastic camera. Since I bought it, I have not had a single problem with it. Now, I do admit it's taken me a while to figure out where's the best place to put it because I am not a hunter. I am an avid outdoorsman, but I am not a hunter. And I just like to have fun with this camera to see what I can get on video or with pictures. And this thing does a pretty good job. Let me tell you what, once I figured out where to put it, boom, it's been gold. So this camera is fully waterproof and it functions beautifully. And the batteries have very long life in them. Now, I've been having this out in inclement weather, strapped to a tree. And like I said, it took me a while to figure out where's the best place to put it because there's game trails everywhere around here. And once the leaves fell very heavy in the woods, it buried the game trails, and it was hard for me to figure out where they were. I couldn't remember exactly where they were. But what I did is I was tracking the different tracks that were in the backyard, and I figured out where exactly the deer were coming out of the woods. I knew they were exiting somewhere, and I had to figure out where were they coming out. Well, when I saw that their prints were overlapping in a general area, I thought, this has got to be the place. Well, boom, it was. I put it on two different trees. Each time I got some footage, and last night I got a nice buck on video. Now, this is not the big boy that's been seen around here that I've been trying to get on this camera, and I will get him. But boy, they'll tell you what, his little brother, 8 point buck, not a bad deal at all. So the doe didn't so much notice this, but the bucks, they're pretty smart. He noticed it. He turned around. He started walking the other way. He says, "I'm out of here. Something wrong with this neighborhood." So yeah, they're very intelligent. But what a beautiful creature. So this camera right here has been fantastic. If you guys want to pick up an inexpensive camera, 60 bucks, ain't gonna break the bank. Nice design, really handsome looking camera. Straps to a tree, but what I love most about it is you can also mount it to a camera mount, because I have different clamps and things that I use for this, and I've also used it on top of my van when camping. Fully waterproof, very user friendly, SD card in it, runs on AA batteries. There's all your buttons, all your different modes for the screen. And let me tell you what, like I said, for not being a hunter, this thing was ABC easy to figure out. Just boom, 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 and done. Didn't even have to read the manual. Just started pushing buttons. It's like, oh, I see how this works. Figured it out in 30 seconds. Very user friendly. Super awesome. Good looking camera, too. Let me tell you what, I love this thing. I'm going to pick up another one because I want to have this one where I've been having success now. And then there's another spot I've located where I want to set it up because last fall, I haven't seen him yet this year, but I'm sure he's still around. A very large black bear. We do get black bear here quite often. This one's a big one, as well as the big buck I've been trying to capture. So I'm hoping I'll get the buck, and maybe, even maybe, I'll see the bear. Now it is almost mid-November. It's snowing out. The bear will stay right out until early December before they go into their dens and have their offspring in January. And I've had them come on my porch even in November, getting into my garbage can. So maybe, just maybe, I will get not only the buck, but maybe the bear too. I don't know. We'll have to see. But this camera is fantastic. It really blends in with the environment. Once I put it on a tree and I step back just a small distance, you can't even see where this is on the tree. It's very hard to see it. So it's been working very well. And I'm going to see what other wildlife I can get. So if you guys want to have some fun and maybe you got some acreage, maybe you want to see what just roams around at night around your house. People use these for surveillance on their homes. My mechanic uses, because he's a big time deer hunter. He uses these for surveillance around his house. Lots of purposes you could use a camera like this for. So if you guys want a damn good camera, Wildgame Pro, they're awesome. Look into them. Inexpensive, fantastic camera. So I'm glad that I finally got a nice buck on video. I'm going to set it up again tonight. Now, I would leave it out there, for a long time. I just don't want it to get stolen. So I do retrieve it daily, and then I just reset it up. And my scent doesn't seem to interfere with the wild game. So I will keep setting it up and see what else I get. And yeah, I highly recommend this camera, you guys, because it's user friendly, fully waterproof, long battery life, and just a very nice looking camera, and works fantastic. So give it a try. Wild Game Pro. I highly recommend it. And I'm going to be getting a second one. And then I'm going to start seeing, throughout the year, throughout the seasons, just what I can capture, even as we go into this winter. So yeah, finally glad that I've got a buck on video now. I've been seeing the doe, and it's like sooner or later, some boy's gonna come out of the woods. And sure enough, he did, but it's not the big one I've been looking for. The one that I've been looking for, he is big, very big. Some hunter ever saw him, he's a trophy. So thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.